Stampers, I'm back with another video. Today I want to show you a technique called marker layering. I've been practicing this a lot lately because I've been admiring the work of another demonstrator online. Her name's Karen Barber. She does beautiful artwork. She gave a tutorial on this on her website, and now I want to share it with you. So come on. With marker layering, I want to show you how to go from this kind of one-dimensional flat coloring to this. Are you ready? Let's begin. The first thing I've done is I stamped some images from the Fabulous Florets stamp set. I am using watercolor paper, which is a specialty paper that we do sell. However, you can do this on regular cardstock or Whisper White and Berry Vanilla. I used the StazOn ink because it's really good on this type of paper. And I've started some coloring. What I would like you to focus on is this flower right here. When you're doing marker layering, you'll choose several shades of one color. So I've started with my lightest color, which was Peach Parfait, and I've gone ahead and I've colored that in. Also, on the leaf below, I've used my lightest green that I wanted to use, which was certainly Celery. Next, I'm going to go ahead and jump to a darker color. I've chosen Tangerine Tango, and what I'm going to do here is start by coloring in the middle and taking the ink almost all the way to the top of each petal. Not quite. Why I'm using the watercolor paper is this. You can see, especially, that's a good example right there, how there's a very distinct line of color. So I'm going to take a blender pen and using a circular motion, make that distinct color line disappear. Just blend it in. Now you can do this on regular cardstock as well, however, too much of the blender pen will make the paper, it'll break the paper down. It'll get fuzzy. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've added Tangerine Tango. Next up on my leaf, let's add some Pear Pizzazz. Again, I started at the base of the leaf and I'm taking it almost to the top. I don't really think that one needs to be blended, so let's move on. With the flower, next up, Poppy Parade. Again, I'm going to start right in the middle and going to go up almost to where I left off with the Tangerine Tango. I can blend this very easily. Circular motion, blender pen works really well, again, on watercolor paper. Notice how I clean it, just in case my green needs to be blended. Next shade for green, Wild Wasabi. This time I will blend it. I can see a little color line. And finally on the flower, Real Red. It's probably as dark as I'd like to go on this flower. Don't want to leave it like that, so let's blend it. Light circular motions again. Okay, and finally on the leaf, some Old Olive down by the base. Now I give that a moment to dry, and while we're doing that, let me show you a couple other samples. As I said, I've been playing a lot in my stamp room, especially during Hurricane Irene. Here's a turtle. Here's the robin, or the bird, the generic bird, from, this is from Nature's Walk, this is from Nature's Nest, Nature Walk. Notice how I have used marker layering as the technique, and I've also outlined the image in Sahara Sand marker. Those will be finished later, and I'll post them on my website as finished cards. Here's another one, same technique, stamp set is Simply Soft, it's a hostess set. And I have used marker layering, and I've outlined in the Sahara Sand. That's marker layering. But let me take this a step further on this card. Let me again show you how to go from, okay, marker layering to this finished product. How did I get the blue in the background? Nice technique, let me show you. Let's focus on that one flower that we did finish. I'm going to take my Versa marker. It's a marker filled with the same ink that's in that wonderful Versamark pad. So I can emboss with it. It stays wet for a little while. I'm going to trace and color what I just colored with marker layering. The whole flower and then the leaf. Oops, did pick up a little color, so I had to clean that there. Okay, so I have simply colored over with Versamarker. Next I'm going to apply clear embossing powder, and I'm going to go heat it up so that it embosses in clear. And what I've stamped and colored now will be protected. I'll be back in a moment, and I'm back. So now I have colored that poppy with marker layering. I've protected it with a Versamarker. Whoops, there goes another marker. And I've put clear detail powder on it, or just clear emboss powder, heated it up, and now it's going to form a protective film, because my next step is to take my Stampin' Sponge. I'm getting some Bashful Blue ink on it, and I'm going to just swipe all over this project, in particular the two images that I've protected, this poppy and the leaf. And you'll see how the blue ink will fill in all of the white background areas, but the poppy and the green leaf have been protected. And I can always just turn it over and get any excess ink off that. That's a technique actually called marker resist. I'm sorry, it's called emboss resist. And last but not least, to make this image pop just a little bit more, apply little dots with your white gel pen, and there you go. Marker layering and emboss resist. Thanks for watching.